What's up, my naturals? I just made it back from the gym. I had my post-workout meal, had a good leg day, and now we are going to get into this Q&A. I asked y'all to ask me a few questions on my social media accounts. I had to record this video over again because the lighting was just terrible and I just did not like the quality of the video. But let's get into these questions. The first question of the day is, how do you deal with a lack of appetite when you have a calorie target to hit? So when my appetite is low, what I tend to do is just snack on some fruit. I've mentioned before on my social accounts that apples are like one of my favorite things to snack on, but you can also snack on bananas, nuts, or what I'll do is I'll have a big smoothie. So you know you can pack a lot of calories into a smoothie, so I'll do that. I would just recommend you breaking your meals up into smaller portions. That way, you know, your appetite keeps going even though you're not that hungry. That's what I do. The next question is, do you know of any calories only shake? I have a protein shake, but it doesn't have much calories. If you're looking to add some mass, do not get a protein shake, get a mass gainer. They both serve two different purposes. Protein shakes are gonna give you a load of protein, and then mass gainers are gonna give you a load of carbs, a load of calories. So get you a good mass gainer. I do like to use Optimum Nutrition's mass gainer. This is my favorite one by Optimum Nutrition. I just started back using this like this week. Also like this one, wasn't a huge fan of this one. But my girls out there who are looking to gain weight, I recommend mass gainer. It is going to have a lot more calories. And then if you're looking to just get an extra protein source, that is when you want to get a protein shake. The next question is, what are some good foods for cutting, trying to lose belly fat? For one, you guys, you cannot spot reduce. I'm sure everybody has heard that before. When you're looking to cut, what you want to do is get in a calorie deficit. That is what's most important. You want to be consuming less than what you're burning. You get me? So when it comes to the foods that I personally like to use to cut belly fat, any leafy greens. You can eat some grapefruit. You can eat asparagus. Asparagus is wonderful for bloating. Of course, you need your protein sources. So you want fish, you want lean meats. I like ground turkey. I like chicken without the skin. I do thighs without the skin. You can do yogurt. Yogurt is good for gut health, but remember, yogurt is also dairy, so it is going to bloat you a little. If you're worried about being bloated, I do highly recommend getting a probiotic if you're not already on one. It is really about just balancing everything out and making sure you know you're taking in less than what you're burning. The next question is, how long did it take you to get to where you are today? It took me like, it took me 3.5 to 4 years to get to where I am today. How do you deal with a lack of motivation to go to the gym? So when I don't want to go to the gym, what I typically will do, or what I have been doing lately, is making sure I'm listening to a motivational speech, a sermon, just something to pour into me in the morning. And I've learned to just kind of just get up and go. The next question is, how do you keep your waist so small, and what are your body measurements? I took my measurements the other day just for this video. Y'all, my waist does not stay small all year round, especially when I get heavy into my gains. I contribute a lot of that to genetics for one, and then also my diet. I do try to keep my diet under control, or my lifestyle under control. I do not try to eat out often, and then when I do, I make healthier choices. What you put into your body really does matter. Make sure you consume enough vegetables, because vegetables are gonna have a lot of fiber, and you do want to make sure you know everything is going in and out, in and out, in and out. So y'all, that's how my waist is small. That's that. Y'all, I took my measurements for this video. The second part of the question is, what are your body measurements? So my butt is 40. Or should I start at my top, y'all? How does this work? My chest is 32. I don't know how. I feel like my chest is really small, but I did do that with a bra on, so that's probably how. My chest is 32. My waist is 26. My butt is 40. Those are my body measurements. A lot of y'all asked that question, so I hope this makes y'all happy. And I am also 5'1". Let's get into another question. How do you stay motivated to keep working out? It's just a choice. It is discipline. I truly enjoy it and can see the difference. When I don't go to the gym, I'm a little more aggy. I do not sleep as well when I don't go to the gym because my body isn't tired. What are some good things to eat when trying to gain weight but avoiding gaining belly fat? Y'all, you cannot avoid gaining belly fat. Ugh. I gain belly fat. So some good foods you can eat, definitely your vegetables. I always mention those. Sweet potatoes are so good. Not only that, y'all, they give you a load of energy if you have them before the gym. Oatmeal, oh yeah, smoothies. I love smoothies. I love bananas, apples, oranges. You can get a lot of your carbs from fruit actually, so that is a great way to minimize belly fat but still get a lot of carbs in. What else? I like yogurt, but I only have yogurt like twice a week. Lots of protein, lots of protein. Belly fat, it goes wherever it really wants to go. So pay attention to your body, pay attention to what makes it blow and what sits funny. Like as far as bread sits terribly on my stomach, which is why I try to stay away from it. Next question we have is, how do you stay motivated, especially when you're not seeing expected results? So when I'm not seeing the results I want to see, I kind of answered this question earlier, but you really just have to trust the process. Trust that you did the research that you needed to do. Trust the program you're following if you spent money on it. And really, that's it, because results do take time. So I understand not being able to stay motivated. Another thing I like to do is just to look at other people, how they're doing, how their body is transforming, and I just let that inspire me to kind of get up and get going. The next question, y'all, is after how long after starting my fitness journey would you recommend using protein powder, and which brands would you recommend? So I would recommend using a protein powder immediately if you know the purpose of that protein powder. Protein powder is a supplement meant to give you a boost of protein for the day. If you struggle with that, as long as you know the reason why you're using it and why the product is necessary, then use protein powder immediately. But if not, just wait until you get your diet in order, till you get your routine in order, and then implement something else, because it's just an additive. It's not meant to do the job for you. The next part of her question was, which brands do you recommend? Again, I love Optimum Nutrition. Our next question is, how many meals do you eat a day? And do you measure your macros or fill it out? So I eat about 6 to 7 meals a day. I go back and forth between doing my macros and just kind of being more conscious on my eating. Right now I'm eating just more consciously, so when my body tells me I'm hungry, I just get up and I go eat, and I'm making sure it's loaded with protein and carbs, and about 2 to 3 of my meals are loaded with vegetables. So the second part of this question was, do you stretch after every workout? What do you think about resistance band for glute training? Love your channel. Thank you. So I do stretch after every workout. Well, I'm lying. I do not stretch immediately after every workout, but I do stretch every single day. As far as resistance bands for glute training, I love them, but I do not think they're the only thing that you need if you're looking to grow your glutes. But I do love resistance band. I use them whenever I can. Yeah, I love them. Next question is, which exercises helped you see the most change in your lower body? So for legs, I would say definitely do squats, leg press, and walking lunges would probably be my top 3. Can we do leg extensions too? I just gotta add that in there. For my butt, we got hip thrusts are my favorite, kickbacks, sumo squats, and do glute bridges. I love those. How many days a week do you work out? How do you split up your days? And how many exercises do you do each day? I did record a video already, you guys. I'll link it up above, but I recorded a video on my full workout schedule. It has not really changed. I am looking to change it up in a few, but really just added in some mobility routines and like stretching routines. But I'll be recording that, so y'all look forward to all those little extra contents. I do like to do yoga. I do like to do mobility work, and yeah, I hope y'all will be interested in that type of stuff. Let me know in the comment section down below, because I'll be recording some videos like that and posting them here for y'all. What are some challenges you faced on your fitness journey? Biggest challenge I feel like I face is just doing this alone. If you're able to get some help, I mean, they have YouTube, they have all this different information online, but if you're able to get a trainer, or if you're able to purchase a program, a good program, I would recommend that, just because it was a little difficult doing it on my own and taking in opinions and changing things and not really knowing what I was changing and trying to figure it all out just by myself, just being in it alone. Other than that, I would just say that eating no matter if you're gaining weight or losing weight, is difficult, changing your eating habits. But once you do, baby, it is really a lifestyle. Our next question is, what's your opinion on waist training? To each its own. I don't waist train just because I do not know all the technicalities behind what it does to your organs, and what it just does to your body in general. I feel like waist training is a societal trend that puts stress on women's bodies to look and perform a certain way that isn't realistic for everyone. I'm not against it, I'm not for it. I just feel like, hey, if you want to waist train and you did your research and you know what it does and you accept what it does, then power to you. What are your favorite glute exercises? Our hip thrusts, we got kickbacks, we have Romanian deadlifts, sumo deadlifts, rope pull throughs. I'm really thinking about this, but these are my favorites if I had to think of them off the top of my head. How long did it take you to see results? Results really depends on the person, but it took me, I don't know, y'all, this was so long ago. I did start seeing results in my upper body first, I know that much, but it probably took me a good maybe 4 to 6 months to really start seeing some results in my body. Somebody else asked, do you take any natural home remedies for your glutes? No, I do not, but I also make sure that I'm eating a lot of calories and I am training my glutes heavy. Next question is how to lose lower belly fat. The best way to lose lower belly fat would be to get in a calorie deficit. And then that may mean you lose some freaking booty, but girl, that belly fat is going and you're happy now. It is the hardest part of the belly to get rid of. I would also recommend you start planking. Planks are freaking beautiful for keeping the stomach nice. Why am I here? Planks are great for just keeping the stomach nice and tight. Our next question is, what's the difference between cutting and bulking? Do you do either? If so, is it a balance? Cutting is when you're in a calorie deficit, so you're eating less than what you're burning. And then bulking is when you're in a caloric surplus, so you're eating more than what you're burning. I do both. It is pretty well balanced. I did a small cut for the summer, and then now I'm in a bulking phase. So yes, it is balanced. You do not want to just be, you know, taking your body through all these ups and downs without any goal in mind. Do not forget to like and subscribe to my channel for more uploads, and I'm definitely gonna have some more workout videos coming for y'all, so stay tuned and peace out.